I didn't. This guy right here didn't think it would be possible. But I'm here and I'm live. I know I missed yesterday, okay? I do heavily apologize for that, but I'm making up for it. I'm here tonight, all right? For a good old secret Fortnite stream. And we're gonna tear it out, dude. We're gonna tear it out, dude. We're gonna play some Reload, brother. I feel like I need to create a separate overlay. Ooh, goodness. This is like the overlay I've been using for BO6, but I think this overlay for Fortnite would cover over my minimap. I think that's what it would cover over. And it would cover over, or if it didn't cover over the minimap, it would definitely cover over like how many people are left in the lobby. So I feel like I've got to stick to this overlay for now. And then like off stream, I'm just got to make another separate like overlay or something. What's up, Gavin? What's up, Becca? What's up, Barry? Bro, forgot to go live? No, I did. Listen, I've never forgotten to go live. Okay, I'm just, you guys don't know it, but I'm always streaming. As soon as this stream ends, I start up another stream on a separate channel, and I'm actually live 24/7. You guys just never see it. Bro's been slacking. I can't take it. How you guys all doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully y'all are enjoying your Tuesday. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm doing good, Hardcore. How you doing, man? What's up, Micaiah? Or you want me to call you Mike, right? Welcome to Hell, aka Fortnite lobbies. True. Guys, do you know how terminally sad I am now that the Black Ops 6 beta is over and we have to wait like a month and a half for Black Ops 6 to officially release? Do you know how excited I am to grind for camos? Do you want to know how down bad I am about COD right now, dude? I am so excited for Black Ops 6. I actually debated for a little bit, like, camo grinding on an older Call of Duty. Like, on the current Modern Warfare 3. Even though it would mean nothing, I debated it. What's up, Rye? How you doing? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Big Man Brad? What's up, guys? Hello, professional. Myself has deeply missed yourself, and it is commendable that you are now within yourself. Thank you. John, thank you for being so commendable in commending me. Your commendableness, your commendableness is very much appreciated. Common John W. Bro's down bad. Down astronomically. How do you think we're going to do tonight, chat? I've got a feeling we're probably not going to win a single game. I'm going to have to readjust to the movement that is Fortnite and not Call of Duty. What up, Henry? Hope your day's going well. Yo, Davian. My day's going great, man. How's your day going? Did you open up all the chests over here? Did you get this one? Yo, John! God damn! John with a $20 donation, brother? I appreciate that. Holy cow. Thank you so much, guys. Can we get some hearts in chat for John for the 20? God damn. God damn. What's up, Not Nighttime? How you doing? Big W. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I've actually debated. I want to add an overlay on my screen for top donation. Like top donation of the day or something. Oh shoot, this guy's on the ground right over here. Nope. Where do you think you just go? Damn! Did I really not hit that guy? Oh, there was two separate teams. Oh shoot, I got totally confused with that. John, I love you. Thank you so much for your frickin' $35 dono, brother. Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and heart that real quick. Guys, be sure to give a like to that donation, okay? Are you still a full-time streamer? Yes, sir. Full-time content creator, you would say. Still got my hands in all that. It used to be when you went to full cam, you did that it would pop up on your overlay. Yeah, if you go back really far, like to my streams from like 2018, back when I was still living, I think I used this overlay back when I was still living in Maine. when I would go to my waiting screen, like on like this screen full face cam, I had like an overlay on the right hand side that showed like the top 10 donators of all time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had that on screen. What I was thinking
of... You are welcome, and I love you.
I love you too, John. What I was thinking of doing is something more along the lines of like what... Oh my god, that's the wrong overlay. More along the lines of like what Tim the Tatman does, where he has like the top donation of the day like on his overlay. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I feel like that look is really clean. I love that sound effect. Tim the Tatman. I need a Tim the Tatman live stream. It's like this. Like, I feel like this is kind of clean. Oh, you guys can't even see it. To have this on screen. Why is his face cam up there? I feel like that's clean, you know? Top donation and then show the name of the person and how much they donated. I feel like that's clean. I feel like that's also smart too because ideally I should be incentivizing you guys to donate through Streamlabs, even though I know donating through Super Chat is like really convenient for a lot of people because you don't have to leave YouTube or anything. But for donations and everything, when you donate through Super Chat, YouTube ends up taking 30% of whatever you donate. So if somebody donates $100 to me through Super Chat, $30 of that goes to YouTube, which is a decent cut. Makes sense that they're going to take their cut because there's a lot of benefits to doing it right through the YouTube app and they handle all the transactions and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of a clean thing to do. Yeah, the PS5 Pro. Wait a minute. What were people all upset about? What were people all upset about with the PS5 Pro? I don't even know, like, were the specs really bad or something? I didn't even look super deep into it. I think people were upset about the price. But isn't it the exact same price that the PS5 launched with? $700 for a reskin? Damn, bro, he got them both. Teammates lit. So it's just a reskin? They didn't change like any of the specs at all? Like it's not measurably better? Wait, did those guys both come back? Were those two separate guys? Oh shoot, maybe those were two separate guys. Okay, we gotta push up here. Oh my god, oh, it's Gavin. No shot, bro. Gavin, you're literally out here getting me killed, dude. Let's go, baby. No! Teammate! Ah! I'm giving up. He's right in there. Don't die, teammate. One more second. Dude, no shot. 1 second away, bro. Come on. And the stand for it being separate? And that no disk drive is pretty much it. Wait, really? There's no spec difference between the PS5? PS5 versus PS5 Pro specs. PS5 Pro, everything you need to know. Is that really the only difference? Upgraded GPU. With the PS5 Pro, we're upgrading to a GPU that has 67% more compute units than the previous PS5 console and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. Advanced ray tracing, AI-driven upscaling, that's just like a lot of kind of like where we're at technologically, right? So what are people upset about? Vertical stand sold separately? I agree, that's kind of annoying. Can it still stand like upright on its own though? It will include a 2 terabyte SSD, a DualSense wireless controller, and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed in every PS5 Pro purchase. Is available as a diskless console with the option to pre-purchase the currently available disk drive for PS5 sold separately. Oh, interesting. So there is a disk drive, but it's sold separately? That kind of makes sense. What, would it just plug it via USB or something? I don't know if you remember me, but I'm that kid that used to donate to you at the beginning of every stream back in 2020. How you doing? SP Barnes. The name does sound familiar. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. Say hi to Sammy for me. I will, Mike. I will. Yeah, she's currently snoozing. She's sleeping. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if it's launching at the same price that the PS4 or the PS5 launched at retail, but it's like a little bit better now. Isn't that basically what Apple does every single year, where like every single year a new phone comes out? and the new phone launches at the same price every year. Isn't that kind of what they do? Which is slightly better, like specs and shit. PS5 was 500. Oh, gotcha. So this is, yeah. That's true. PS5 was 500. I forgot about that. What is this one? 700? I don't know. If you're getting 50% more performance, I agree the price to performance ratio probably isn't worth it for most people, but yeah. It is wild. It is wild how cheap Microsoft and PlayStation can make their consoles, because of how much they make off of, you know, you being locked into their ecosystem, you know? Xbox S was 300? What was, didn't Xbox have like 3 generations? Wasn't there like an Xbox, or not generations, but versions? There was like an Xbox Series S, and then an Xbox Series X. Was the X the best one? Like the X was like the top of the line one, right? Am I lagging? What the hell? Mike, I got you with a dab. I don't know, chat. All I know is that I'm hearing a lot of whining and complaining. If you don't want the console, don't buy the console. Buy a PC anyways, you know what I'm saying? Xbox S and X. I have the Xbox X, which is why I'm goated at Fortnite. Wait, but which one's better? You did something cringeworthy? Wait a minute, don't tell me that my dab was cringe. PS5, PC, Xbox? It's wild that you would slander PC like that. What Fortnite stream tonight? We're just chilling, Eric, you know? A little bit of a secret Fortnite stream. We're hanging out. Maybe we'll be doing some freaky special things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll be doing something a little special. Damn. Freaky special things. Customs? No, definitely no customs. Tomorrow's my birthday, Henry. Will you be streaming or no? Yes, I should be streaming tomorrow. Damn, I'm landing right on my buddy right here. Chat, with how nice reverse boosting was in COD in BO6 for the beta, I'm actually debating starting the reverse boost in Fortnite. I'm not kidding. I don't think I'm ever going to play a Call of Duty again without reverse boosting. That was the very first time I had consistently reverse boosted in a Call of Duty, especially for a beta. Even if I go back to Warzone, dude, I think I'm going to reverse boost. That shit made the game enjoyable on a level that I didn't even think was possible. Oh my god, was it nice. Like, there's no really other way to explain it. Don't get me wrong, there will be some times where it'll be fun to not reverse boost, to play in like normal lobbies and kind of like have that sweat and that challenge and enjoy that like rush of winning, you know what I mean? Sweating a little bit. But when like, the only reason I enjoyed Black Ops 6 as much as I did was because every single lobby was so easy. In a weird, messed up way, I know Call of Duty creators and like above average players complain about skill-based matchmaking a lot. But in a backwards way, skill-based matchmaking is low-key one of the best things to ever happen to Call of Duty for content creators. It allows us to consistently get the easiest lobbies of all time. Like, if skill-based matchmaking wasn't a thing, and all of your lobbies were based on ping, or region, or just random factors or whatever, it would just be luck. You would just have to hopefully wait until you get a lobby filled with noobs to drop a good gameplay. And now, with skill-based matchmaking, you can reverse boost, which means you can guarantee that every lobby is going to be filled with like Timmy No Thumbs to guarantee the best gameplay of all time. Like, I don't think there was a gameplay in the beta when I was reverse boosting and I dropped less than like a 4 KD. Like, it's just, it's like stupid, at least. And you know, like some games it'd be like a 9 or a 10 KD. It's just dumb. Did this guy really leave? I just realized my teammate left. So in other words, you're just bad? Yeah, exactly. No, dude, it makes, dude... Oh, it just made the lobby so fun. Like, genuinely. If you guys haven't reverse boosted in a Call of Duty, it's so therapeutic. I highly suggest it. Henry, last comment when you can. Frank, by the way, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Guys, can we get some hearts in chat for Frank for the $1 dono? Thank you so much, Frank. Let me heart your donation, brother. Shout out, Frank. Henry, you saw my DM again, huh? The group chat? Oh, yes. The group chat that you for some reason started with me and Sammy, where you just link shit on Instagram? Yeah, dude, I did see that. Because I was sitting next to Sammy, and Sammy was like, who DM'd you on Instagram? And I was like, I don't know. And I opened up Instagram DMs, and it was you, dude. It was like you. I never go into, I like never ever check Instagram DMs. Yeah, dude. Kelton, how you doing, man? Oh, wait, yeah, Kelton, is it 5:50 for you in the morning? I forgot you're in Hawaii right now. Holy shit. Is there a way to turn off red receipts on Instagram, dude? I don't like that you know that I saw your DM and didn't respond. Fuck that, that's weird. I don't like that. I have red receipts turned off for everything. Fuck that. Unless for like, I'd be open to turning it on for like family. But other than that, dude, I do not need people to know that I read their shit and didn't respond. No, not in the morning? Oh, 5:53 p.m. Oh, that's weird. Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Have you seen my DMs, Henry? Every now and then I'll scroll through like DM requests or DM conversations, but like, I mean, Twitter DMs I'm never in, ever. The only DMs that I like respond to are like Discord DMs. Imagine not responding to fans, L streamer. Well, the problem is I have billions of people that message me every day, so I just can't, you know? So actually I've taken some cues from the OF community. I just hire agents now to impersonate me and reply to all of my DMs. So if you guys get a DM from me, it's actually not from me. It's from ChatGPT Henry. Billions? Yeah, billion. Listen, well, I mean, I don't want it to sound like a flex, but it's actually trillions of people. Yeah, when you guys get a message from me, even some streams, I don't even want to stream and I just throw up ChatGPT Henry. This is just an AI representation of me. I'm not even fucking real. Billions is a weird way to spell Barry. Yeah, that's true. The day Henry looks at my Twitter DMs, he'll laugh. Wait, why? I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen Becca's. I feel like I don't see your name. Becca, is your Twitter handle, like, does it include your name, or is your Twitter handle, like, something entirely unrelated to your name? What about mine? Barry, I'm pretty sure you're still muted on my Twitter. I know that for sure. Because every time I go to my replies after I tweet something, there's always one account that's like, an account, you know, you muted this account that replied to you. Do you want to see the reply? And I tap yes. And then it's like, oh, there's Barry's tweet. The amount of time that takes to reload is insane. Dude, come on, man. Henry, be honest, do I bother you when I send you random DMs? No. No, because I just don't read them, so it doesn't bother me. Sorry, doesn't mean. No, I just, like, it genuinely doesn't bother me. I genuinely don't have any problem with you guys DMing me. Just know that, like, I don't really respond. Like, I just don't usually read them. God tier gameplay right there. What am I supposed to do, Kelton? Kelton, go, like, kiss a sea turtle or, like, sit on a beach or something, dude, okay? Go climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Is that even, that's not even in Hawaii. I don't fucking know, dude. Go climb a mountain, okay? I tried to climb a mountain in Hawaii, dude, okay? And I failed. Because it was hard. RPG him better? Clearly. Yeah, I didn't want to RPG myself, too. Yeah, go talk to some Aloha girls, dude. Dude, you know what's sick, Kelton? Sammy and I really enjoyed this when we were in Hawaii. You can just go to, like, 7-Eleven gas stations and get sushi. My Twitter handle is like my Discord. It's not like, okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if you're, if your Discord handle like contained Becca, or sorry, if your Twitter handle contained Becca, or if it was just something like entirely random. But yeah, you could just like get sushi from like a gas station at 7-Eleven. It's so good, and it's actually like. Did he push up to the rock? I can't tell. Now his buddy's coming over. Holy splashes, bro. Did he just fully fucking re-healed himself? That's so lame. Let's go, baby. I'm so good. Get out of my game. Get out of my game. Ooh. Ugh. Thank you, teammate. Henry, when you can look at the group chat, I sent you a picture of my bird. Rate her 1 out of 10. Dude. I just don't really check Twitter DMs, man. You sent a picture of it in Discord? Send it in the group chat on Discord. If you send it in the group chat on Discord, I can easily see it. I just don't really like... Can you look at Instagram DMs on desktop? I don't even know if you can. But yeah, send it in the Discord group chat. Or like in the general chat. I sent some photos from Hawaii, by the way. Let's take a look at them. Let's all live vicariously through Kelton. That's not you? Damn. Dude. That's so sick, bro. Damn, bro's a photographer, dude. Look at him catching the waves. Holy shit. Wait a minute, Kelton, is that last picture that you posted from the North Shore? I feel like I was at that exact same beach. Isn't it wild, by the way, that Hawaii as a state, you can like drive from, or no, you're on a different island. Never mind, I just realized you're on a different island than what I was on. But yeah, the island that I even forget what island I was on. Maui, maybe? I don't even know. But it's crazy. You can get from one side of the island to the other in like 40 minutes. That's like, there's some states that are like, you know, like, you could drive for 40 minutes in like New York City and make it like 2 miles. Like it's wild. You're in Maui? Okay. I can't remember if I was on the same island or not. Oh my god, Eric, I'm looking at your bird right now. That's so cute. Damn, what a pretty color too. That's sick. Barry, don't you dare link pictures of me shotgunning GFuels, okay? It's unhinged. Yo, Sad Flash, what's up? Bro doesn't F with us? Yes, I do. I just also don't at the same time, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I just don't check DMs. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. Listen, you know what? You know, honestly, if you want to blame somebody for why I don't read Instagram DMs, it's because, teammate, I think we pushed this, honestly. Blame Elon Musk and all the Twitter bots, okay? Shit. Damn. Son, don't mind if I do. Damn it. Sorry, teammate, I got too aggressive. I'm so sad that I'm out of GFuel. Henry, I just DM'd you, Katana? Katana, that has to be a troll, right? By the way, chat, those of you who are complaining about getting too many ads on YouTube, I think I actually fixed the problem. I'm not kidding. I think I actually figured out what the problem was. Remember how people were always complaining about getting like a lot of ads on YouTube, even though I was claiming that my my ad settings were turned like all the way down to the lowest frequency? I'm pretty sure I figured out what was causing that issue, and I fixed it. No, I suck, dude. I'm so bad. That guy was so weak. I should have had that. Yo, Flambo, what's up? When did you fix it? Because it happened to me a couple streams ago. I literally just fixed it like before I started the stream. I was like digging around further in my YouTube settings. So what I had been showing you guys was when I went into my settings for a specific live stream, like an event that I would start, there are monetization settings that I can set in there for like the frequency of ads. But then when I'm in like my channel's default settings, like there's a default settings area for live streams, the frequency was set to aggressive in that section. So I think that like the channel default was overriding the whatever I was setting per event and causing you guys to get like a crazy amount of ads. So that's my guess. Well, I actually don't know if I 100% fixed it, but you guys will just tell me. Yeah, there's conservative, balanced, and aggressive, or like the three different modes. Or like the three different modes for ads. So hopefully that fixed it. If it doesn't fix it, I'm hiking everything up to aggressive. And I'm feeding you guys an ad every 45 seconds. Best believe it. Or I'm gonna switch it to the setting where I can manually run ads, and I'll just run an ad every time I die, and you guys will get, if you watch my content, dude, you'll get shit tons of ads, bruh. Give me only ads. I don't even want to watch you. Hell, I need more viewers like you, bro. Damn. Anybody in here want to watch ads 24/7 and have all the revenue go to me? Anybody? Raise your hand. Anybody? Well, I have YouTube Premium already, so I can't see ads. So there you go. This doesn't even apply to you. You're set. Henry, check out the photo of the waves because I also captured a boat passing under the sun. Genuinely kind of proud of that photo. Yeah, that one's really cool. That literally looks like a photo you'd find on Google Images or something. That's sick. You got a couple of them too. The sailboat one looks really sick. Or like I guess they both, oh wait, it's the same boat? I think it's the same boat. Actually, is it? No, it's not. I've seen some Fortnite streamers do that. What, manually run ads? Might have been Tim the Tap Man. I'm gonna wipe the lobby real quick. Gavin, I appreciate that, brother. Can we play with TG? Bro. I would love to play with TG. I think he's a little out of my pay grade, though. I think the only... I don't even know if this was real, but the closest interaction that I ever had to TJG, I think, was back in like maybe 2019 or 2020, when I was live streaming and he was live streaming, and like a lot of people in my chat started coming in saying that he wanted to play, or he asked me if I wanted to play or something, and I was already playing with a group of people, so I couldn't. But I don't even know if that was real. I don't even know if that actually came from him. I never went back into like his live stream or anything to check. So that could have just been people fucking with me. I really don't know. Oh, this is a burst. Jesus, I suck. So I don't even know if that was real or not, but yeah. That's the only like interaction, quote unquote, if you want to call it that I've ever had. TJG. Or sorry, typical gamer. TJG. TJG is the the viewer on Twitch. Yeah. And then he does follow me on Twitter. So, like, I know he... I imagine he knows who I am. Like, as a creator, but... Yeah. But I did DM him one time, asking him if he wanted to play. And he egoed me. Did not reply. Which is all fine, because I just got done talking about how I don't reply to DMs either, so... Fucking more power to you, dude. I don't fucking read that shit either, dude. TG seems like a really nice guy, though. Like, I'm sure if, is that a guy sitting right there? Bro, did that not almost look like somebody's head and then, like, their arm right here, and then, like, they're just hidden behind the trash can or some shit? And they're wearing, like, cap shield as a back bling? Dude, if you squint, that's a person. I just got an ad, hashtag rigged. Good. Watch the whole thing. Buy whatever it's asking you to buy. Please. So good. I'm excellent at this video game. Peek it one more time, bro. Fuck. He almost read me like a book right there, bro. Damn, nice shot. This guy's actually good all the way over there, I think. Fuck. Alright, teammate. Guess we're going, bro. I don't know why he was 5 HP, bro. Come on. What up, Ayazid? How you doing? Why does your map keep flickering? My what? My whole screen or my mini map? What do you mean? I'm so sunburned. We went on a snorkeling tour to Malkini. Freaking beautiful. That's sick. Dude, I didn't go snorkeling when I was there. That would have been dope. I went paddleboarding. It's not nearly as cool, but... Damn, Eric. Bro, Eric, why are your birds so fat, bro? Your minimap kept flickering? Oh, really? I didn't even notice it. Barry's a Temu mod? True. You missed out, to be honest. The ocean life is crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ocean water is gorgeous out there. Did you see my picture on Discord? Yes, Gavin, I do see your picture. Frick you guys, okay? You have to delete every embarrassing picture that you have of me, alright? Avery Cute Hippo. Guys, you think this is Avery? AVXRY, the YouTube Fortnite streamer? Oh my god. Avery? Avery Zadi? Avery Zadi, is that you? I'm gonna join the Discord. Where's the Discord? It is discord.gg/ProHenis. What's up, Queen Alexia? How you doing? Saw a pufferfish, rainbow parrotfish, moray eel, a couple sea turtles. Yesterday, I almost swam into a sea turtle. Got about 3 feet from it. Damn. How big are the sea turtles? Are they big? It was like 4 feet long. Jesus Christ. Alright, Eric. That's an inappropriate image, Eric. You can't be posting shit like that in my Discord, okay? Seriously, don't post shit like that. No, don't post shit like that, okay, dude? They get massive? Yeah, I've heard they can get pretty big. I just didn't know how big they were around, like, Hawaii or whatever. Dude, I really have the worst weapons right now. What's going on here? Oh no, somebody landed here. So hidden right here, Chad. He's gonna have no clue. Oh my god. He's looking for me. Ooh. Should I try to bait shot? No, I don't think I should. I don't have like any health, bro. Damn. Actually, I don't even want that. Oh wait, was this all looted too? Bruh. Why is this guy not giving up? Please don't tell me he's gonna leave. Oh my god. Bro, are you... He's got minis, right? Yeah. You're kidding me. God, my tracking is unbelievable. Damn! Bro got a big ass collider. Combat AR is so nice, man. I love it. Ooh. Bro. I don't know why I wasn't sprinting right there, man. Henry, the combat AR is different than the one in regular BR, right? The combat AR has been in regular BR. I don't know if it's in regular BR right now. Actually, if you mod it in the right way with a scope, it will laser everyone, really? Shit. What do you got to put on it? I mean, there's no mod stations in Reboot anyway, so... That would definitely make me quit the game for the night. Yeah, that was annoying. It always sucks being stuck in those positions without having any mobility. Oh, looks like my office cam isn't working, chat. Don't ask me why. Katana just joined the Discord. Oh yeah, I see you in there. Welcome in. If I were back home right now, my member would be ready. Oh wait, you can't renew your membership on mobile? Gavin. I can't hide. There's Gavin the Pro. Thank you, the bus driver. No, because of the time difference. Oh, interesting. Oh, so it's today. I got you. It'll be ready for me in 6 hours. Gotcha. That's kind of funny, actually. Shit. I use the second grip that controls recoil. Yeah. If there was like mod stations that you could add stuff onto your gun in this mode, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. It's 5 years. No, wait, is it actually going to be 5 years? Wait, what is it? How many months is that? 70? 72? Henry, last comment, very sad news. Henry, the combat AR is different than the one in regular BR, right? That's the last comment that I see from you. That's the comment that I see from you that was before the comment of you telling me about your last comment. Don't leave, teammate. We're about to have the game of our lives, brother. Oh shit, there's actually 2 people in here? I gotta go help my teammate here. Bro, why did that not? God damn it, dude. I'm gonna go here. Is there no cars in this mode? Yeah, no cars. Just good old classic OG Fortnite. That's it, those are the vibes. It's really nice. I love it a lot. Just for that reason that it's just classic. Hannes, have you been working on doing anything with the butterfly launcher lately? Yes, I have. I'm really happy with where that program's at right now. I'm really excited about it. There's a big feature that I've been working on laying the foundation for a little while. And now that I've gotten the foundation laid and working consistently, I can like slowly build on top of it now and add features to it. I can show you guys a glimpse towards the end of stream if you're curious. I'm gonna hold on to that actually. But yeah, I am extremely excited. It's kind of bad because it's all I can think about, and it's all I want to do. It's all I want to work on. And if I'm being honest, yeah, it's all I want to do, dude. I fucking love it so much. It's so much fun to work on, but it doesn't pay the bills, so I gotta do other shit too. But yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, it's like the first 4 or 5 shots or something from this gun just have no recoil, and then the recoil kicks in. My God. It's just disgusting. Do you still do Warzone? Not so much anymore. I haven't done Warzone in a little while, but I was literally debating, or just thinking earlier today about next time I want to grind it, because I had to hop on Modern Warfare 3 to help Landon record some footage for a Carnage video. And yeah, just being like back on, and like there was a Magic Reborn was also in the call. We were just talking about like Call of Duty and stuff and how much he's enjoying it. He's like level 1050 or something, and I'm like level 600 something. I didn't know he grinded the game that much, so we were talking about it. And yeah, so I actually was thinking about kind of grinding that game again. I have a feeling this guy's going to try to land back here. I need to find some shockwaves, man. Not gonna lie, that looks like aimbot from the spectating POV. Hell yeah, it does, Gavin. You wanna know why? Because it is. I just have aimbot built into my veins. I'm one of the greatest gaming athletes that's ever lived. I'm just kidding. Reporting now. Do it. It's so funny. Back in the day, like on old Call of Duties, I remember on Black Ops 2, that was the first game that I grinded a lot. It was a compliment to get called a hacker, and it still kind of is. But I feel like it's like how good it feels has been diminished because everybody just throws around accusations now like it's nothing. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that when you reverse boost, or you do finally get into a lobby with players that aren't as good as you, or you're finally put up against somebody that's of a way higher skill level than you, because you're not used to that, because you've been kind of sheltered from it due to skill-based matchmaking, it just looks like cheats. Like in your mind, if you play hundreds of hours of a game and you're seeing where roughly everybody's skill level's at, and then at the off chance you get into a lobby with somebody that's got a KD that's like twice as high as yours or 3 times as high as yours, you're watching them play, and all of a sudden you're like, there's no way this can be real, right? Like there's no way this can be real because this isn't like anything that I've ever seen when playing COD or playing Fortnite or playing any other video game. So I feel like in some ways that's kind of fueled accusations over the years. So now it just kind of, it's just getting accused nowadays in some ways just feels like, it just feels dumb. You know, it's like a little kid saying that you're really strong for lifting like a 20-pound dumbbell. It's like, okay, I mean, I guess so. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really mean that to be insulting. I mean, I guess I kind of do. It's just like, yeah, there's just some people that, oh, this is dumb. Jose, what's up, brother? Bro, Bio6 has so many sweats. Yeah, dude, I would not have enjoyed the beta as much as I did if there wasn't if I wasn't able to reverse boost. Dude, also, I didn't even really take the time to like fully let this sink in. The fact that skill-based matchmaking was as strong as it was in the beta was disgusting. Like, really think about that. I didn't even really appreciate that angle until like after the beta and I was talking to some other people about it. Like, on the one hand, it was really... What does your shirt say? Oh, I don't even know. It's a Disney shirt. It's just speech bubbles of Goofy and Mickey Mouse talking to each other. Sammy got it for me for Disney. Hold on. That was a good campfire dinner, Mickey. Thanks, Goofy. That's what it says. I don't know if it says anything on the back. I have no idea what's on the things that I wear. Yeah. Hello, live. I'm a new viewer on your Kick channel. Kick frequently suggests your stream to me, and I'm already impressed by your stream. Well, really? Thanks, you're impressed? Well, thanks so much. What games are you most excited for soon? Well, let's talk about it on the Discord. That's me shitting my pants. Reading your dog shit AI messages. The bot messages on Kick are so bad. They're horrendously bad. Finally, it's only one shockwave. You gotta be kidding me. I would, honestly, yeah, I would rather carry one shockwave rather than 6 bounce pads. As unhinged as that sounds, I think I mean it. Most of your Kick followers are probably bots. Unironically, I think you're right. No, I don't know if most of them, but a good chunk of them are. Can't tell if there's gonna be a guy up there or not. I am gonna sneak up on him though. That's literally one of the reasons why I have follower-only mode on. So if these bots are gonna come into my chat and advertise their Discord because they want to sell me some fucking stream course or get me to buy an overlay or some shit, at least they have to follow me first and get my follower count up. I gotta worry about Storm Surge. We'll be frickin' seeing you, dude. Jesus Christ. Once again, chat, no mobility. These guys suck, dude. What's up, Kirk? How you doing, man? Dude. Jesus Christ. This guy's gonna get sniped. I feel like he's gonna get sniped by this fucking guy over here. Am I safe right here, chap? Nope. Teammate, you know I can't res you, right, bro? No, dude. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ. Ah, damn. Jesus, brother. Jesus. Ooh, Katana, those are really pretty pics. Damn, did you take those? Holy shit. Those are nice. The ones on the beach? Hey, Henry, I'm able to watch you for 20 minutes before going to sleep. Hopefully a win right now. Dorkiest, I got you. This is it right here. This is it. Yeah, like, what does that guy want me to do? Run out into the open and revive him while he's getting looked at by a sniper? Like, maybe he wasn't even doing that, though. Maybe he was, like, marking some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Henry, last comment. Eric, every time you say last comment, I can never find your last comment, and I don't know if they're getting deleted or something. Henry, read my last message. You won't be disappointed. Henry, I hate math class. Always talking about X and Y, but never you and I. Okay, dude. All right, bro. All right, damn. Bro really made me scroll back up half of my chat to find that message, dude. Bro ridged me up. That's the equivalent of, like, have you seen those TikToks? Of the guy that, like, walks up to a girl at a club, and the guy's like, hey, that guy over there thinks you're really cute. And then he, like, runs over to the other side of the room, and he just stands there against a pole, and he goes, I like to take walks around the sunset. Oh, that's dope. Yes, I did. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, those are really sick pictures. Henry is hot. I don't care. I'm straight, but he's hot. I don't care. He's a big snack, dude. You guys have to stop. Okay? You can't be gassing me up like this. I can't take it. I'm gonna flush too hard, okay? What was that meme from way back in the day? Oh, I don't know. Way back in the day seems kind of extreme. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago or something. It was like, don't call me handsome if you ain't finna give me some of that badonkadonk or something like that. Was that the meme? Don't call me handsome. I already have to go back to work tomorrow, Henry. Wait, Kirk, you did you have time off or something? Don't call me handsome unless you're finna give me something like badonkadonk. Yeah, something like that, Barry. Something. I can't remember exactly what. Anyways, you guys just made me think of that meme. Alright, Dorkiest, I got you with a win right here, okay? This is it. We are securing a W. I've been off, but it's time to go back. Oh, damn. How long was your time off for? A llama? Did I spot a llama 420? Ah! Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl 2025. Is that confirmed? Holy shit. Now I can flex and say I've hugged Henry virtually. That's such a flex. Drake gonna get dissed at the Super Bowl? That is wild. I don't know. Do you think they'll allow him to put? Nah. What? And when I'm saying nah, I'm saying that, like, nah, there's no way they wouldn't, right? They probably would have rules. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know how any of that shit goes down. I wonder what rules the Super Bowl or the network gives artists who perform at the Super Bowl. Or maybe a lot of it's probably, like, not dubbed or fake, right? But a lot of it's probably, because it's pre-rehearsed and everything, they can probably censor shit if they know that the artist is going to play a word with swears in it. I just wonder how that stuff works on network television still, because Network TV still has like really strict rules about like swearing and shit. I think even saying goddamn does network TV still like censor goddamn and stuff? My girlfriend and I watched your backroom streams with Landon. We were laughing our asses off. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Bro, I loved that game. I really did. That game was so much, just the storyline and the horror to it and everything. I was talking to Landon. I want to find another game like that and play with him. I really enjoyed that so much, genuinely. Kick David. Nope, teammate, I was right here, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who was shooting at, bro? Oh, why? Bro. I'm going for this. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, how am I alive? I have 11 HP. That was way too risky, bro. That was way too risky, bro. God damn. The bush looks smaller than normal. Yeah, I think it's just because there's a little hump in the ground right here, and so it messes up the like angle. Damn, dude. Do you remember Fortnite's item called airstrikes? Yes, I do. Fortnite's added a lot of items over the years, man, that have been so rage-inducing. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately, I remember the airstrikes. Yep. What was the other one that were like, it dropped like dinosaurs on you or some shit? Do you guys remember that one? Fuck, man. Hell yeah, Mythic SMG, don't mind if I do. Rift something? Yeah, there was something, there was an airstrike and then there was Junk Rift. Yeah, the Junk Rift. Fuck, man. Some of that stuff was so dumb. In builds, it was always the worst, though, because you'd be boxed up and then somebody could just call it on you. I feel like it wasn't as big of a deal in zero build, because people weren't really standing still that much. I can't tell if it's dumb to be carrying this, because so many other people are going to be carrying... So many people are going to be carrying the combat. Is that guy in the bush? Can't tell. Let's go, baby. God, my teammate's so good! Oh shit. Is it dumb to not carry that? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, what the hell? Are these two different? Okay, no, they're not. Come on. It's just highlighted and one's not. Jesus Christ. Mythic Scar? They're both... No, they're both the same. Yeah, they're both just legendary scars. I gotta be able to laser with those combats, man. Oh my god, there's no shot he one-shot me like that. Oh, oh, thank god. He should have waited to kill me, honestly. Wasn't sure I was going to come back in time or not. Stay alive, brother. Stay alive, brother. Fuck, he's frozen in a tough spot right now. I just can't let these guys know I'm here. Hopefully they didn't see those healing indicators from all the way over there. Shit. One of the guys I can just get around these guys. Can't tell if they're just chilling there or not. Oh my god. Oh, my teammate left, bro? No shot. I can't heal up because they're gonna know I'm here. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, man. He probably died when reboot was canceled. Yeah, but he still left the lobby. Does he just not believe in me, bro? He's looking for me. You can see him up there looking. They're gonna have to move. Bro, what? How do they not see me? Oh. Bro, how do they not see me? How did they not see me? Oh my god, bro. How did they not see me, dude? That is wild. I probably should have just gone up into a tree, honestly. That probably would have been my best bet if I just went up into a tree. Damn, I'm sorry, Dorcas. I couldn't win it for you. that was unreal, man. What the fuck were those guys doing, dude? Oh, man. Also, Carnage Wolves. Dude, I'm so happy about Wolves getting recruited. I love that guy. He's so awesome. He's just good vibes. Great player. Like, so talented. Yeah, he's awesome. Damn, we're getting a lot of streamers on Reboot. We've gotten a couple kick people already. Now a Twitch guy. Damn. Are you checking your Twitch DMs? Twitch DMs? No. No. Fuck. The amount of jokes that come into my head, man. Fuck me. Can't be saying shit like that, bro. Fuck. Is also the dude who carried you in Extra Defiant? Okay, first of all, he did not carry me. But yes, that's most likely the individual you're thinking of. By the way, chat, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I'm sure you guys saw Dr. Disrespect coming back to streaming and whatever else. And he says he's gonna reapply for YouTube monetization because when all the drama went down, YouTube demonetized his channel. And I think he says he can reapply on September 25th. The whole Dr. Disrespect situation is an IQ test. And a lot of people are failing. It's pretty bad. Damn it, dude, of course. That's why you laughed about Twitch DMs? Yeah. Well, I was gonna make a joke and be like, nah, I stopped using Twitch DMs when they got rid of Whispers. that was gonna be my dumb joke. I'm sorry. Barry's one of them that's failing the IQ test? Yeah. Unironically, chat, you can call Dr. Disrespect a lot of things. I don't think you can call him a liar, though. If you pay attention to his live stream back where he tried to, you know, where he spoke the truth, I don't think he technically lied about anything. I don't think bro lies. Bro's actually a little too honest. Like, think about it. Back in 2018 or 2017 or whatever it was, he went live to tell the entire community that he was unfaithful to his wife. And then, just a couple months ago, he went on Twitter to admit, without really any evidence and without his hand being forced, he just admitted to inappropriately messaging somebody under 18. Like, it's like you don't have to do all this shit, bro. If you listen to his live stream back though, where he tries to explain everything, he's really careful with his wording, and he says things really specifically that I feel like a lot of people use synonymously. They kind of use them as similes when they mean very different things. Basically, from my understanding, Dr. Disrespect didn't do anything illegal, but he definitely did something that a lot of people would consider to be like inappropriate and wrong. But because nothing straight up illegal was done, Twitch, he couldn't get charged with anything. So, like, I don't know if you noticed, but in Dr. Disrespect's stream back, he stressed over and over again that, or I remember him making the point that Twitch didn't bother to check whether or not the individual he was messaging was of age and consent in their jurisdiction. Which is a wild, very specific thing to say, right? Because in some states, the age of consent is like 16 or 17. So for him to like say shit like that, that means that like, oh, like notice how he didn't say minor. It means, okay, like if the person was under the age or was over the age of 18 or older, he would have been screaming that from the mountaintops, right? So his wording was very specific. He was like, Twitch didn't even bother to check if the individual that I was messaging was of legal age of consent in the jurisdiction that they were in. And then he also goes on to say that like everybody was accusing me of sexting. He's like, do you guys know the legal definition of sexting? Do you? Because I do. And that is not what I did. And my guess is whatever he did didn't technically constitute sexting because maybe he didn't actually send any like explicit images or like send anything super graphic. But he probably had some like just inappropriate conversations that he probably shouldn't have been having at 30 whatever with somebody who's 16 or 17, but it wasn't considered sexting by law. That's just my guess, because he was so specific in his wording and the way that he was describing the whole situation. Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, if you listen to his wording, he was just very specific about that sort of stuff. And that just raises a red flag. It's kind of like when, if somebody goes on camera and somebody goes, hey man, you're a PDF. And the guy goes, whoa, hey, I'm not a PDF. A PDF is somebody who's attracted to prepubescent people. And it's like, okay, dude, my bad. So you're attracted to, like, huh? What? It's like, if you know all the specifics about it, and granted, he did go through the whole legal process, but like his word choice was just very iffy, I felt like. It was just kind of a long way of basically saying that, like, yeah, he did do some inappropriate shit, but he's just trying to, like... And if you don't think that, like, him messaging a 16 or 17-year-old is, like, that big of it... I mean, for a while, some of the accusations going around were that he was messaging somebody younger than that, so... I mean, if you don't really think that's that big of a deal, that's your own take or whatever, but... Yeah, yeah, he just basically... well, because now I'm kind of curious, because now I kind of want to go back to his live stream. I kind of want to go back to his stream. I have no clue what's going on. Okay, hold on. Because I want to make sure that I'm getting this right when I'm talking about this stuff.
Right, see, the whole goal is to get it within. Be it. Right?
What are the? How funny would it be? How funny would it be if you got? If the word was like, I don't know, what would it have been? So funny if the word was like child or something. Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck. When does he start talking about everything? Probably whenever he goes full face cam like this, right? All right, let's see.
Oh, champs. A lot of people donating. I do appreciate it.
Yo, Bear, with a 6-month resub on Twitch. I appreciate the love, brother. Thank you so much.
You know,
All I'm saying,
Secret
guys,
Fortnite
is...
stream or like secret marriage to me and Henry stream?
What the fuck? Thank you, Bear. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's see what he says.
Are you nervous to be back? After what's transpired over the last couple months, am I excited to be back to this type of world? God. You're back. Hey, I appreciate it, Shane. Is basically when we can reapply for partnership on YouTube. You know, people ask, do I? Now that you're not getting monetized, you're not going to be streaming ever again, or you're on YouTube, are you? There's an opportunity to reapply, right? September 25th is the date. So in the meantime,
Was he banned for 3 months or something?
we'll do what we need to do. I enjoy my time here on YouTube. You know, we've built a nice, strong community for years. This is where we started.
No, it wasn't
16
months.
years ago. 2008, I think.
Jesus.
You know, I like my
Pretty
time.
OG.
And I like the community. We've got the best, realest, built it on this platform. And there's a date that's been presented to us. We'll stay in our lane and continue to just put on a show. Here's, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension. I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement, maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations.
I wonder what the legal stuff is around this too, because technically I would imagine that this contract was between Twitch as a company and Dr. Disrespect. And he's claiming that if one side violated it, then the other side was free to speak. But Twitch as a company didn't violate it. It was an ex-Twitch employee. It wasn't even an active Twitch employee, right? It was an ex-Twitch employee. I don't know. What's going on? I'm not paying attention. Someone catch me up. This is streamer Dr. Disrespect. A couple months ago, he was accused by a former Twitch employee of inappropriately messaging a minor. And that was the reason that he was banned off of Twitch back in like 2018, 2019 or something like that. And when he was banned off Twitch, it was a big deal because he was Twitch's golden boy. He was like one of the most popular, if not the most popular streamer on the platform. There was no publicly stated reason from Dr. Disrespect or from Twitch as to why he was banned. He just ended up kind of coming over to YouTube, and the world just kind of went on. And then smash cut to 4 years later, a former Twitch employee, I guess, was just bored one night and goes on Twitter and posts some really vague tweets saying something like, oh, by the way, the reason he was banned was because he was inappropriately messaging a minor through Twitch Whispers, which is like Twitch's, DM private messaging system. And so that's how big of a streamer Doc is, just to give you context if you don't know who this guy is. Like that cryptic level of a tweet where Doc wasn't even named, everybody knew that he was talking about Doc. Like it was a big deal when he was banned off Twitch, partly because he was the larger streamer, but also partly because there was no official public statement from either side as to why he was banned. And now we kind of know why. So he was still streaming on YouTube for like 4 years. Now he's finally, then Cody Connors, I think was his name, made that the former Twitch employee who tweeted out giving the reason and letting everybody know why Doc was banned. And that kind of started up a lot of drama. Doc then had to respond, and he posted a thing on Twitter basically confessing to the whole thing. In sort of a light way. He was like, were there inappropriate messages between me and a minor back in 2017? He goes, the answer is yes. That was in his tweet. It was something to that effect. He's like, these messages sometimes leaned in the direction of being inappropriate, but no images were ever sent. Nothing graphic was ever done. They never actually met up in person. And yeah, that was basically what he said. So now, then he kind of took a hiatus when all this drama came out and he made that official public statement. His YouTube account was demonetized. YouTube actually went in and cut monetization for his channel, but I think it was only for a period of 3 months because he's claiming now that he can reapply on September 25th, I think he said. Yeah, and then he deleted his confession tweet, which just kind of made it look even worse. He also edited his tweet multiple times, the public statement that he made where he confessed to everything. He edited in and out the word minor, which just kind of made everything look way worse. I don't even know if he knows that editing a tweet, you can publicly see the edits that you make to a tweet. I don't even know if he was aware of that or not. It just made it look worse at the end of the day. But I think he ends up claiming in this statement that that was all purposeful and it was rage bait. I don't know. So anyways.
But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors ex-Twitch employee wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later. Cody, why do this?
It was a weird move. To be fair, it was a weird, like, it's a big bomb to drop. I'm not saying that like Doc shouldn't have been outed or whatever, but it is a weird thing to just like, I don't know. Again, just to give context for people who, yeah, like this was a big deal in the whole live streaming content creation space. When he was live on Twitch, he was polling like 20 to 40,000 viewers every time he was live. Like it was just he was a massive creator. And I even have some like questions about that, about like Twitch's own motivation to ban him, because he makes some claims here that I almost kind of agree with in a weird way. What ends up confusing me a little bit, Chad, is he'll get into some claims here, because I've seen some clips on Twitter where he'll say that, and I kind of believe him, that Twitch was there were some Twitch employees that were kind of going out of their way to get Doc banned, who really didn't like him. And I kind of believe that to be true. That obviously doesn't mean that he didn't deserve to get banned, but it seemed like there were some hands at play that like really wanted to push him to get banned for some reason. And the only thing that makes me scratch my head about that is this was a guy that was on a multi-million-dollar contract for the platform that was making them millions of dollars. If Twitch found that there was no legal wrongdoing, they can still think that it's gross. But if they went through the proper, like I'm thinking of this from a business perspective, right? Like you've got to look at this through Twitch's eyes. It's also, in many ways, it's a net negative for Twitch, not even on the monetary side, but on the like public, court of public opinion, like marketing Twitch image side, right? Like Twitch can say, hey, we caught you doing some kind of gross stuff. We're going to look into it. We found out that you didn't do anything straight up illegal. I would guess that it would probably be in Twitch's best interest just to keep him on the platform, because the alternative is you ban him. Everybody's going to ask why. You then have to make a public statement saying that you banned him because he was using your platform to inappropriately message minors. And now all of a sudden there's headlines all over across like the largest news outlets ever saying Twitch whispers, Twitch's private messaging system used to inappropriately message. But like, it's just a shit show. Twitch doesn't want that publicity. They don't want that stuff linked to their name. Right. So if they go through all these precautions, he's making them millions of dollars, and there's no illegal thing that Doc was doing, then why still go through with banning him? That's the only thing that I still kind of scratch my head about, is like, why still ban him at the end of the day? Even though like we can all agree in a moral sense, he probably should have been banned. Why? Like, I just don't get why? Because I believe, Doc, that there might have been some like Twitch employees that individually worked at the company that really had it out for him. But if this is a guy that's signed to a multi-million-dollar contract at Twitch, is making them millions of dollars, I would imagine some sort of higher up, or there'd be like, I can't imagine it all just came down to one guy who just really didn't like Doc, who decided to ban him. Like, we're dealing with millions of dollars at stake here. So I'd imagine, I don't know. It's confusing, but let's just keep listening, I guess.
This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. Well, I mean, for what?
It was in 2020? Oh, shit. Oh, maybe I'm remembering when he went live confessing that he cheated on his wife in 2017. That's what it was. But he was banned off Twitch in 2020.
Cody, why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any first-hand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone.
Yeah, so this background is pissing me off. You don't like his background? So that's kind of one of those things where it's like, I bet if we looked up the legal definition of sexting, I think that's one of those examples where it's like, because again, all of these things, even as gross as they are, do have to have legal definitions if you're going to accuse somebody of a thing. And that's outside of how you may personally feel about it. But when it comes to sexting, and I don't know, we could probably look up the law, but my guess is that sexting probably involves some like exchanging of like extremely graphic words or graphic images, intimate images maybe. And his conversations with this individual probably teetered on the line of like being inappropriate and being weird, but it didn't like legally constitute sexting, which is why he can sit here and say this confidently that it wasn't sexting. But it was probably still like if normal people were to all read the messages, we'd all be like, oh yeah, this is a little weird for a 30-something-year-old guy to be sending like a 16-year-old. You know what I mean? That's just my guess. That's how I interpret his careful word choice there. I think everything that he says in this truth like live stream that he did is very purposeful. He's probably reading from a script or something.
You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
That's such a wild thing to say. So he's claiming, I think, that he edited in and out the word minor from his tweet as a way to rage bait or just bait reporters into reporting a wrong thing. And then he's accusing the reporters of not figuring out where this individual that he was messaging may have lived to determine if they were living in a state or a country where the age of consent was 16 or 17, so that technically he can legally say that they were of age of consent. Notice how he doesn't say the word minor, though, which would mean that they're under 18. It just ends up like he's being so careful with what he's saying that it makes it's like, yeah, it's the inappropriate example that we gave earlier, where it's just like if somebody were to come up to you and be like, hey man, you're a PDF, and you respond and you say something like, I'm not a PDF. A PDF's somebody who's, you know, attracted to people under 12. And you're like, okay, you're not saying no. It's not like an even less gross example would be like if you're getting accused of like killing somebody and somebody says, yeah, you walked up to that guy and pointed a pistol at him and shot him. And then you go, I don't have a pistol. I have an AR-15. And it's like, okay, you're not saying no here. It's probably, okay, sure, whatever. It's just, I think all his word choice here is very deliberate and careful. And that's just what ends up feeling gross about it. And also, I think the craziest thing about that whole statement too, are we really supposed to believe that he purposefully edited in and out the word minor in his Twitter statement as a way to bait reporters to make this story bigger than it was? Like, is that really in his best interest? Like, he's sitting there thinking like, okay, how hard can I nuke my fucking career? Let me use the word minor in my tweet as a way to bait people. Also, why would he ever accuse journalists of not doing their due diligence and looking further into the problem when he's the one directly involved making a public statement on Twitter? Wouldn't he be like the firsthand source that you would go to anyways to get this kind of information? Like, you're the guy, dude. You're the one sharing the information. Like, he would know. It's just so dumb. I just don't get, like, does he really think that people buy that shit?
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time?
Over the age of consent? And again, you can think whatever you want about like a 30-year-old guy messaging like a 16 or 17-year-old. I know like people have conversations about like, oh, can a 19-year-old date a 17-year-old? It's like, okay, most people probably think that's fine. Like, I understand that like you can feel whatever you want to feel about it, but like just understand that like when he says these things, this is what I was talking about earlier. I feel like people kind of use the word age of consent and minor and underage person all synonymously. Like people, we all kind of use those words interchangeably sometimes when we're just having like layman conversation, but he's being really deliberate here. So people should know that when he says the person was of legal, he's insinuating that the person was of legal age of consent. That does not mean that they weren't under the age of 18. Just really clear about that. That means that they were in some state or country, most likely. And again, this is all just me guessing. This is all just me assuming, because I think he's being really deliberate here. But
time of the messages? You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever.
My guess is, from this statement, like there was probably some sort of like, haha, unless this conversation just never did happen. But a way that he could technically weasel out of this, if I were to guess, would be maybe there was some haha back and forth where the individual he was messaging, or he was like, oh, haha, how funny would it be if we like met at TwitchCon or something, or like met at some like gaming event. And then the other person responds and goes, oh, haha, yeah, that would be funny. Like, I could totally understand how that exchange could be logged in Twitch's servers. That word gets around, and then it's like a game of telephone that gets skewed into, like, they made plans to, like, meet up when it's like, you know, technically they didn't, but it's still, you know, it's still, like, inappropriate.
Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack. These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now, don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening. They reported on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team.
Yeah, a lot of people did jump the gun and do some really early reporting, but then you pretty much confirmed all of it in your tweet. You know? But now I don't know if he's trying to walk that back now and say that it was just bait. I don't know. Is 16 and 19 or 17 and 19 okay? I mean, I'm sure we could all, yeah, if the person's like 17 and 364 days old and the person like just turned 19 and they had been like dating for a couple, I don't know, like I imagine we'd probably all be like, yeah, that's probably just like whatever. Somebody stayed back in high school and somebody who's still in high school. Like most people probably wouldn't really give a shit about that. But again, that like, that distance, that amount of distance that people are okay with, the amount of like age difference is like, you know, but some people really are not okay with that. Some people think that like, some people will say that like they think that 17 and 19 is not okay, but then they'll say that like they morally think that like 18 and 57 is okay just because it's like legal. And it's like, I think we could all agree that like one of those is more primed for something inappropriate, or yeah, more primed for something inappropriate to be happening than the other, you know. That'd be my guess.
If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask.
And my guess is too, sorry I keep pausing it, but my guess is too that these former Twitch employees, that Cody Connors or whatever, I don't think these guys ever saw the DMs, would be my guess. My guess is there were probably like a couple people at Twitch's trust and safety who actually saw the messages, and then word just kind of got around. I think very few people have actually seen the messages between Doc and this other person. And I don't think the messages will ever leak now at this point. I don't think. I feel like the story's kind of, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Twitch would never. And I don't think any former Twitch employee would if they still had access to them, because that would probably get them in a whole world of weird legal trouble. And I imagine the person involved with this isn't going to leak it on their end either if they haven't by this point. So I don't know.
If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM.
Yeah. So again, my guess is that's just all legal shit. Technically, it didn't classify, but it was still inappropriate.
I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
Right. Again, I think all these words are really deliberate.
Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate, purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, you
can still think it's like, yeah, mutual messages. What did they say there?
Bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the... And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context.
Mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context. Yeah, it's still, again, that's all, yeah, legally, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just a long-winded way of you saying that legally there was no wrongdoing found and you didn't commit a crime, but you still did something that most people would consider to be inappropriate and a little weird, and that you probably shouldn't have done it. Because at the end of the day, you were still choosing to go out of your way to individually message and have seemingly consistent conversation with somebody under the age of 8. Like, it's just weird.
context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if
But why let your friends shade you, though? Wait, what do you mean?
all of your private DMs, your text messages, your
Like, if it wasn't wrong, we wouldn't be making a big deal, right? I'm just differentiating between he's claiming, and I think he's right. I think if we were to actually, if we were omniscient, or whatever that word is that allows us to know all things, if we were like God and we knew the ins and outs of every situation, I think we would know that whatever Dr. Disrespect engaged in, most people would consider it to be inappropriate behavior. And most people would judge him for it and say that, yeah, you probably shouldn't have been doing that. That's a little weird. You probably deserve to get banned. But in the eyes of the law, the way the laws are defined, he didn't do anything illegal, so they couldn't charge him with anything. I'm just differentiating between those two things. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have made a big deal out of it or whatever, or that like people are overblowing it. I think some people probably overblew it. Like when he says that no images were exchanged, I believe him. I believe that no images were exchanged, but it doesn't mean that something inappropriate and weird didn't happen. John, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love for John. Thank you. Thank you. All his friends made videos about him. But he's saying he tricked everyone. So why trick your friends? Oh yeah. It's just, yeah, he clearly didn't trick people. My guess is, I really don't know. Cause it seems like such an incredibly dumb thing to do. He's trying to claim that him editing his tweets, I don't know if you guys remember, but when he put out his full statement on Twitter, basically confessing that he had inappropriate messages with a minor, he made edits to that tweet. And I don't know if he knew at the time that making edits to tweets could be seen publicly, that people could see the like before and after of what you edited. And you'll notice that if like the tweet's deleted now, so you can't go back to it. But in that tweet, he edited in and out the word minor when he was like talking about the inappropriate conversations he had. At first it was just like, I had inappropriate conversations with a, did I have inappropriate conversations with a minor back in 2017? And then he edited the tweet to, did I have inappropriate conversations with someone back in 2018 or 2017 or whatever? Yeah, it's just like, he's claiming that he did that on purpose. I can't possibly see the benefit in doing that other than making you seem worse. He's trying to claim he did it as a way to bait who is a real authentic journalist or not, which is just so dumb. Yeah, it's just stupid. But it's also hard to believe that he wouldn't have been consulting with some legal counsel or even just a PR team, somebody who understood social media and was like, dude, people are going to be able to see the edits that you make. Please don't do this. It seems like, as crazy as it is, it seems hard to believe, but maybe it's possible that he was just on his own watching all of this shit unfold and he was like, fuck, I got to get out ahead of this before shit really spirals. I'm just going to fucking confess to it. And then in his panic, after he's seeing all the responses, he's like editing in and out shit. Like, it's just, it seems crazy to think that he didn't have anybody being like, hey man, run this by us before you post it and we'll tell you if we think this is a good idea. Like, did he have any, like, I don't know. That seems crazy to think that he wouldn't have done any of that, that he was just rogue with this situation. Oh, just all by himself with this situation. I guess it's possible.
chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words. And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal.
To be honest, the only thing that would clear up stuff is if the person he talked to came out and said something. I mean, even then, that doesn't necessarily say anything. Like, we kind of saw that with the Ava Chris Tyson situation. Like, you can't always rely on the testimony or just the word of whoever the quote-unquote victim is in the situation, right? Like, if the person he was messaging came out and said, like, hey, I didn't think there was anything inappropriate going on. All the conversations were totally fine. I didn't feel violated, blah, blah, blah. Like, if they made a statement like that, most people would be like, you know, yeah. Like, you can't rely on that person to, yeah. Like, that doesn't absolve the person of the crime. That can make you feel differently about the situation, but that doesn't change. Oh, fuck. That doesn't, what the fuck did I just click? That doesn't change the, whether or not you actually, like, committed a crime or whether or not you actually did the inappropriate thing, you know? Where were we at, chat?
This
Anybody remember what timestamp
game,
we were at? Yeah, the justification is
you're not
right.
ready for it.
As comments are just not. Yeah.
Sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch. Much to ask. Then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that dis sexual abuse materials images and photos with this Twitch user. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. How would each of you look if all first place? I mean, with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words? And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal. You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch whispers...
If he had access to those messages, would he even be allowed to show them? Yeah, I imagine he technically could. I've heard people talk about this whole situation. I think there are laws, because when I was hearing people talk about all this drama when it was unfolding, people were making the argument that there's no way the messages could ever be leaked because there are laws about releasing inappropriate or intimate messages that contain where children are involved, or like people where minors are involved. And that was made the whole show, like To Catch a Predator, so interesting. Is those were all like fake people, right? Like those weren't actually minors involved in the conversation. It was always like adults posing as kids, and then they'd meet up with the person or whatever. So I think there are laws about that stuff. Like you can't publicly, yeah, there's like legal shit about that. So, but I don't think any of the messages actually contained anything inappropriate that would like classify. That would be like against the law to release. So I think technically he could. My guess is he probably doesn't have them anymore though. He probably cleared the messages on his end, I would guess. Or Twitch deleted them. Or they probably got removed when his account was banned. Like they probably just don't exist anymore. Twitch is probably the only one. Yeah. So I guess technically he could. If he still has a copy of them. But I doubt he even still has a copy of them. I imagine Twitch might, maybe, somewhere. Or, I mean, it sounds like this went through a huge legal process, so there's a paper trail somewhere, I would imagine, of all of this.
I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that can engage with other streamers. You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user.
Doc is just a really good streamer, guys. He just likes to talk to his fans about games. Hey, what's your favorite Fortnite skin? You know how I was literally just rambling earlier about how I don't check my Twitter DMs and my Twitch DMs? Do we really think that Doc was like catching up with his viewers through Twitch whispers? I mean, like, maybe a couple, but do we really think that he was sitting down every night and like keep in mind, this was a guy that at the time of this ban was being watched by like tens of thousands. Like the amount of messages he would have been getting daily would have been just astronomical. It would have been stupid. So for him to kind of make this argument is like dumb. He's like, I just like to communicate with my fans. Oh, really? Then how come nobody else? I feel like with all of this drama that came out, somebody else would have been like, oh, hey, haha, I also had conversations with Doc and Whispers too. Like we would have seen some meme tweet about that. We didn't see any of that. I don't think he was having regular conversations with like just everyday viewers. You know how many people would have died to get like a DM from Doc? How public they would have made that shit? There's no way that was happening. There's just no way.
On June 21st, 2020.
It's rare any content creators that size talk to fans. Yeah, exactly.
My ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with a Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. We're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time. We're Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th,
again, that's that other being like really technical. No photographs
but
were
this
exchanged.
ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged.
Yeah. And all that, I believe, I mean, that's probably true. And I also kind of do believe him here. I do believe, because we've all seen how Twitch has operated over the years. I do think there are some people at Twitch that are probably, who work in trust and safety, or who just work on the platform, who are probably petty and weird and who go out of their way to do shit where they target. I 100% believe that shit's probably real. Twitch probably has a copy of the PDF. But yeah, probably. They probably do have a copy. And if Twitch doesn't have a copy, again, this went through some sort of legal process. So I think at some point he does mention that these messages were reported to CSAM, which is like the Child Center for, you know, exploited children or whatever. So like they have a copy and they must have looked through it and they determined apparently that there was nothing illegal was done, nothing that constituted like a further investigation. So they probably have a copy somewhere too. But I think I remember, I don't know if you guys know who Slasher is, but he's been in the community for a really long time, kind of involved in like online social media, content creation, a lot of Twitch stuff. He's kind of like a journalist, quote unquote, journalist reporter. I'm pretty sure I remember him making a point where he reached out to CSAM or this company or something and asked for a copy of the report, and they said they didn't have one. I don't know if they just couldn't give it to him or if they lied or if he went through the wrong channel to try to get it. I don't know, but he's claiming that he couldn't even find a copy of that stuff.
On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch.
At least it's not a BS apology video, lol. It's him right on stream addressing everything. Yeah, he's addressing everything, but again, I feel like what's wrong about this and the joke that I made about this whole situation being like an IQ test for people is we use the term age of consent, underage, minor. A lot of people use those terms synonymously without even really like understanding the true meaning, or sexting or graphic, right? Like people will hear him say these things and then just think that the whole thing was a hoax. And they'll just be like, wow, he was wrongfully targeted. He actually didn't do anything wrong or anything inappropriate. This is all a hoax. This is all a lie. He's totally absolved from anything. He should get apologies from everybody and we can continue watching him because he actually didn't do anything wrong. When in actuality, if you kind of listen to what he's saying, this is basically a long-winded way of saying, yeah, I did everything that I confessed to originally in my statement. I'm just being more technical now. But I think there are some people that are hearing this that are just like, oh, sweet. So he didn't do anything wrong. I think that like there are people that are sitting here listening to this statement thinking that. Yeah, that's why I was kind of making a joke earlier that this whole doc situation is like an IQ test for people. It's kind of like... And if you're a really big fan of Doc too, you might just have these blinders on where you just don't care either, which is, I mean, that's just whatever.
No, the user told.
I feel like he just doubled down on it. Yeah, he's just kind of, yeah. He's not even really saying anything different from his original statement. His original statement was, were there inappropriate messages with a minor back in 2017 on Twitch Whispers? The answer is yes. And that answer is still yes here, even after all of this.
Told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
So that's a pretty significant statement, right? A report was filed. Twitch's legal team looked into it, and they didn't think that anything wrong happened. Okay, so that should have been... Like, again, you can think whatever you want about Doc. I'm not talking in a moral sense here, but in a legal sense, this was all looked into. No legal... Like, yeah, there was no problem.
That would have been the end. That should have been the end. But that partner manager, Oh boy, did he had it out. Yeah, he had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a big-time arbitration, okay? And, you discover a lot of stuff.
So this is what I kind of mean where, like, I do believe him when he says that there were probably some employees at Twitch that saw his behavior that were like, this is really inappropriate. Even if nothing illegal happened, whether or not you believe that's right or wrong. I think some Twitch employees were like, fuck that. I'm not letting you get away with this. I'm going to continue basically presenting this case in front of somebody until somebody agrees with me and decides to do something about it. If I can't do anything lawful about it, I'm going to keep working on this shit until I get you banned. And that's where I kind of believe, in the sense that, like, there probably were some Twitch employees who probably had it out for Doc that really wanted them banned, who just didn't like him for whatever reason. But then again, what blows my mind is I imagine the decision to actually ban a creator, especially a creator of this size, that has to hold a lot of weight. This is a guy that, keep in mind, was on a multi-million-dollar contract over at Twitch. So he was getting paid lots of money. We're talking top, like, when he says he was the face of the platform, that's not really an exaggeration. And he's also making the platform millions of dollars on top of them paying him. So with all of this money involved, and they go through all of these channels, was there any wrongdoing? No. Are we sure? Let's check again. No. Are we sure? We sure? It's like, with this much money involved, it does surprise me at the end of the day that even though there was no illegal action, right? Even though he didn't commit a crime, that Twitch still decided to ban him. That is the only thing that kind of like leaves me scratching my head. Why would they have done, like, again, he was such a moneymaker for them. So why would they do that if they didn't technically have to in a business sense? If you want to make the argument that they did it for a moral sense, I mean, shit, like, I guess if you want to believe that Twitch just did this out of the goodness of their heart, I don't know. When you have like this much money involved, I just don't know. That's the only part about this whole story that just leaves me scratching my head. I just don't know. What did I come back to? What's up, Lemmy? We are going over the Dr. Disrespect's the truth statement that he made the other day on
Mind
his
you, this
stream.
director's on vacation at that time.
Maybe they didn't want the backlash for still having him there. Yeah, but again, no public statements have been made at this point. Did they have fear that maybe this stuff would have come out later? And if it did come out and they kept him on the platform, that would look really bad for their image? But again, from Twitch's perspective, right? Like, I'm just making guesses here. Twitch making some sort of public statement about all of this happening is not a good thing for Twitch either, right? Like, this isn't just let's throw Doc under the bus and like bring justice to the world and make the world a better place. Twitch is thinking and operating as a business here. And at the end of the day, they want to make money and they don't want bad publicity. Imagine how bad the publicity is if Doc gets banned and then the headlines running all over the place are Twitch's golden boy, or, largest streamer on Twitch platform banned for using the platform's private messaging system to inappropriately converse with minor. Like, that headline would be everywhere with Twitch's name right next to it. Twitch doesn't want that, right? Because that's inadvertently what would happen. So if Twitch went through all the legal avenues to ensure that nothing illegal was done on Doc's end, then I feel like it's a big stretch to assume that Twitch still would have banned him, despite how much money he was making them, just out of the goodness of their hearts because they were worried that maybe this stuff would leak in the future. I don't know. That feels like a big stretch to make. That's the only thing that still confuses me. Twitch wasn't even supposed to make it public. Yeah, Twitch still to this day has not made a public statement about all of this. The only reason we know about this stuff is because a former Twitch employee decided to say something. I feel like it's because who he is, and that was the message I was responding to, I think. Or no, I feel like it's because of who he is, and they didn't want it to be nothing big. Yeah, I don't know. Everything nowadays comes out eventually, so maybe just to save face. Yeah, maybe that's just a big price to pay though, monetarily. Anyway, can you solve a Rubik's Cube? I used to back in like middle school. I couldn't do it now though.
The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge.
Right. Again, that's all still like legalese jargon. Because he was talking earlier about like, do you guys know the legal definition of sexting? Because I do, right? Those were his words. And then proceeds. He doesn't actually give a definition, but my guess is, like I said earlier, that in order for something to be legally considered sexting, it would probably have to contain either like really explicit messages or wording or like really graphic images that he probably didn't exchange. But he did probably exchange in some sort of inappropriate messaging that if we were to just see those messages, we'd be like, yeah, that's a little weird. I don't think you should have been doing that as a 35-year-old or 30-something-year-old guy communicating with a 16, 17-year-old. That's legally, you didn't do anything wrong, but, yeah.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch...
It's just such a... Gosh, just such an awesome...
legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received.
Okay, so there was a state, probably, the individual that he was messaging, lived in a state where the age of consent is 16 or 17 years old. Which means you were communicating with which means that you can go on camera and say confidently that you were communicating with somebody who was of legal age of consent. That does not mean that they were above 18 years old. If that were the case, you would have been screaming that from the rooftops. You would have been saying that instead. He's not calling them underage. He's saying that he's insinuating that the person he was messaging was of the legal age of consent in the state that the person was in, which is even a weird thing to state too, because I don't really know much about what the legal age of consent is supposed to define. But isn't the legal age of consent, like you're consenting to, like, I guess it doesn't have to be like actual physical intimacy. It could just be like inappropriate messages. But I also don't know what the laws are about, like, if you're in a state where the age of consent is like 18, like if he's in a state where the legal age of consent is 18 and he's communicating with somebody in a state where the legal age of consent is 16, wouldn't the federal ruling, whatever the federal law is, override that because you're communicating cross states? I don't know. There's legal age of consent in the States, but morally wrong. Yeah. I mean, his wife didn't leave him, and I'm sure she would have been involved when all this originally happened. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, too, like, she is married to this guy. I imagine all of this shit. If you're intimately involved with the situation, you're probably doing a whole lot of coping, and you're probably doing a whole lot of forgiving. And she already forgave him for cheating on him back in 2017 when he publicly admitted that he cheated on her. And I imagine as all of this stuff, keep in mind, we're hearing all of this now. This is all being dumped on us now, all of these details. When it was happening for them in real time, right? Like Doc and his family and this individual, this was all probably unfolding over the course of like weeks. So they're getting little bits and pieces of information. So for them, it's probably a lot easier to swallow. Like if all of you guys found out, it's a lot easier to like hard cut off cold turkey somebody who you're not intimately involved with. Like when we hear, you know, if I hear like some Joe Schmo down the street committed one of these crimes, you know, and was like inappropriately messaging somebody, I'm like, okay, fuck, I don't care. Yeah, throw that guy's ass in jail. I don't give a fuck. But then if you find out that it's like a family member or somebody that you're in a relationship with, you're like, fuck, dude. You're like, I know who you are. You're not a bad person. Like, why would you do this? And then you hear all their justification for it. And then they try to say that it wasn't actually that bad. And Doc was like, well, the person was of legal age of consent. And like, like, it's like I'm just saying I'm empathetic. I could be empathetic to Doc's wife in this situation for not leaving him. Like I could be empathetic to her, like having to like dealing with all of this and processing it and being like, okay, yeah, maybe it isn't actually that bad. Maybe like blah, 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 blah. I don't know why it's different ages. We all mature at 25 averaged. Yeah, I don't know. I think states are just allowed to decide that, but I mean, I don't know. It could be, that's the other thing too, Darth. It could have been another country too. We don't technically know if it was somebody in the United States. Because he says jurisdiction too, which is a weird word to use. She said that twice now. Twitch never bothered to check if the individual he was messaging was of legal age of consent in the jurisdiction where they sent and received the messages. I feel like if it was in the US, you would have said state and not jurisdiction. But again, we're just making guesses.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable! I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case, but these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts. The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me.
Like because if you guys have been following Twitch for a while, you know that Twitch does have like weird favoritism towards certain creators. Like there are certain creators that can get away with doing wild, crazy, inappropriate shit, whether it's like showing something inappropriate on stream, like making death threats, like accidentally flashing the camera and they get, or saying a slur and they get off like it's nothing. And then there are other creators who Twitch doesn't view as favorably because maybe there's beef between the creator and employees at Twitch and they do one minor slip up and they're like permanently banned from the platform. Like that shit, we have seen that shit happen over the years. So when he starts making these claims, when he's making these broad claims about like Twitch treating him unfairly, that I do believe. I do think that it's very possible that there were people working at Twitch at the time who, if they didn't have this much visceral hatred for Doc, that he probably would have never gotten banned. That they were probably the only reason that he got banned. And you can believe whether or not that's like right or wrong or whatever, but yeah. Henry, can you believe that some YouTubers spend 5 days in the world's biggest McDonald's? I can believe that.
Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry. 6'8", gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio.
College degree really isn't that important if we're being honest.
Beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not.
Did I just see J-Dooth in the... Want to know what was said in the DMs?
Good place today.
Yeah, I mean, if he does have a copy, there's no way he ever releases it because he knows that whatever's in them probably makes him look bad. Yeah.
And all these people, they all act like they're just...
Maybe like he said, everyone jumped the gun. Maybe Twitch did too, though, without looking at the facts first. I mean, even just from his own story here, it looks like Twitch did go through all like the usual avenues that they would in order to determine whether or not any wrongdoing was, if anything illegal happened. And they still decided not to ban him. Like it almost seemed like there was like 3 different checks for this, right? Like Twitch was made aware of the messages, or somebody on Twitch's trusted safety was made aware of the messages. I think this is how it happened. They decided that there wasn't anything inappropriate and that they weren't going to escalate it. But then there was Doc's former partner manager at Twitch was trying to get the victim, whoever this person that Doc was communicating with, to file a report, even though they said they didn't want to. So they coerced them into filing a report. So then that's like escalating it even further. Twitch's legal team reviews it. They look at the report and they go, no wrongdoing happened here, or nothing illegal happened here. This isn't something we need to worry about. The former partner manager was not satisfied with that response. So then he takes the messages directly to Twitch's legal team. Twitch's legal team looks over it and is like, oh yeah, maybe there is something here. And then they decide to ban him. Like it does, like, I do believe him when he says that somebody had it out for him. We can all still sit here and agree that what he did was wrong and inappropriate and bad. And I'm not sitting here saying like justifying it or defending him, but I think it is significant to acknowledge that like there is a world where if that Twitch employee didn't have it out for Doc, that Doc would still be at Twitch streaming and making millions of dollars on the platform. And we would have never known anything about any of this. So I don't think necessarily anyone jumped the gun. I don't think anybody like moved too quickly when this was all unfolding in real time back in like 2018 or whatever. But I do think that people continued to push it until they got the result that they wanted, which was him getting banned.
So perfect.
But that's the thing that still makes me scratch my head, is because if this all came down to just one Twitch partner manager getting him banned, it's like, holy shit, there's millions of dollars involved in both directions. Like, he was making Twitch so much money. It just, yeah. Also, reportedly, I remember hearing this. I don't know if this is true. Do you guys remember Ryan Wyatt? Fwiz is what he went by on Twitter. He used to be he was the global head of gaming at YouTube. He worked on YouTube gaming. And he used to work at YouTube, and I think he works at some crypto firm now. But he worked at YouTube for a very, very long time. And he even helped me with some like YouTube gaming stuff that happened back in like 2019 or 2020. He used to be like the guy, like he was the head of gaming on YouTube. When Doc was banned on Twitch and he came over to YouTube, supposedly YouTube was tipped off, or Fwiz, Ryan Wyatt, was tipped off by Twitch being like, hey, yeah, the reason he was banned was because he's being accused of doing this. This is the rumor that's out there. And that's the reason that YouTube didn't sign Doc to an exclusive contract on YouTube. Because they were just like, not only do they not want to risk getting their hands dirty, right? YouTube's like, why would we even risk the off chance of signing a guy that's being accused of this shit, right? If this comes out, that makes YouTube look really bad. And also, if he's banned off of Twitch, just think about it from like an exclusivity standpoint. Doc has no leverage. What is he going to do? Where else would he stream? There's like no other platform that he could be like, what is he going to go to YouTube and be like, oh yeah, Twitch says they're going to, Twitch says they're going to pay me a lot of money. It's like, no, you're banned over there. You're either going to stream here or you're not going to stream at all. Enjoy. Like, yeah.
I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all of this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted at the expense of the tube time. The reality is, they wanted to cut down the Doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. Example number 1. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies. Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things.
I thought he was going to like out people in this section. But yeah, I thought he was going to have like specific examples, but I think he's just being
with
vague with it. I don't know who he's talking about.
Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the Doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract. Go back and look at the timing of all this too. The Doc's termination lines up with 2 preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer. As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, and go look at the timing. These other expensive streamers needed a new streaming platform.
I think here he's referencing Ninja and Shroud, who were both exclusively signed to Mixer. That was kind of the first like really big platform exclusivity thing. I feel like it's super common now to hear streamers talk about exclusively signing to a platform, but that wasn't really a thing until like 2018 or 2019 when Ninja was like the first person to do that. When he signed an exclusive deal with the stream on Mixer for like 50 million or whatever, and Shroud went over there too. And then Mixer ultimately failed. And what confuses me though is Doc is trying to insinuate that Ninja and Shroud were all of a sudden free agents because Mixer failed, so they needed a place to stream. And Doc is trying to say that that part of the reason that Twitch decided to ban him was because they needed to free up capital to then pay Ninja and Shroud to come back to the platform, which I don't even think that happened. I don't even know if Ninja and Shroud are exclusive partners with Twitch. And also, Doc has already confirmed in a separate tweet from earlier that Twitch paid out his contract in full. So it's not like Doc didn't get paid either. So I don't even know what he's trying to say.
So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the two-time.
But that wouldn't... Yeah, if he's saying that they rushed through the decision to ban him in order to not have to pay him... Doc said in one of his old tweets that when everything was settled, Twitch did pay out his contract in full. Which I believe is true. Because again, if we look at this from the perspective of like Twitch comes to Doc and is like, hey, we're going to ban you for this. Because you did a wrong, you did a no-no thing. Doc can be like, whoa, hey, you can't ban me. Like you don't want all this publicity out or whatever. Pay out my contract in full. This is like a violation of our contract or whatever. So Twitch probably just agrees just to like settle it that way. So Twitch is like, fuck that. We don't want any publicity around this shit. And Doc doesn't either, but yeah, I don't know.
You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch. It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020 and now in 2024. And Cody, Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing. But because of you, Cody, we just lost... fuck, man. Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society. Right?
Midnight Society is the gaming organization that he co-founded that was supposed to be coming out with some big game that he was working on. And I think the studio is still working on, but I was under the impression that they kicked him from that, or he left, or something happened. I imagine he was a big part of the backing for that. So maybe I don't know. maybe managerially, or not managerially or whatever. Yeah, maybe managerially he's not involved and doesn't have any like decision making, but maybe he still has a lot of backing. Maybe his like money's still involved with it. I don't know.
Because of you, Cody.
What's up, Billy? There's layoff. He's the reason. Yeah.
Through all this, we are where we are. And like a fucking man, I'll accept it. What I don't accept is sitting quietly by and let these idiots attack me with false accusations. No. For all these doc haters out there too, oh man, the ones that project and worry about everyone else's problems, right? I can't understand that mindset. I could care less. We've always stayed in our lane. But somehow, some way, these people, they just get in our lane. For all you doc haters, I'm sure you'll just like dissect all of this and still find a way to publicly criticize me. Do what you need to do. I'll say this isn't for you. This was for my team, today, my community, my friends, La Familia, that have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the Twitch users thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize. All I know is that I never did what Twitch, Cody Connors, or the public is claiming that I did.
Doc blaming the guy who exposed him, but if Doc wasn't just a weirdo, there wouldn't be layoffs until the game does, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think it fixed the ad tennis. I've gotten 7 ads this stream. Don't know if that's normal, though. I don't know. 7 ads in 2 hours? I feel like that's probably pretty reasonable, no?
That's it. I'm not saying anything more about any of this, right? Unless I need to, because trust me, I have more I haven't disclosed. I just want to get back to what we do best. Put on a show. And climb our way to the tippity top of the mountain, man. In our own lane.
Is that the end of it?
That's it.
Okay. Well. You can go, chat. You guys all heard what I had to say on it. Yeah, and then he goes on to play the BO6 beta.
Our game
Need that
is
one-on-one
not
talk
about
with both of them.
becoming-
No.
Yeah, I don't think the messages will ever come out at this point. Doc would never release them because he knows they make him look bad, even if nothing illegal was done on his end. Twitch would definitely never release them. They have no reason to. The victim in this situation, whoever Doc was messaging, I imagine would have released them if they wanted to by this point, but they haven't. I don't think any former Twitch employees do, and I think if they did, they'd probably be in a lot of shit that they probably just don't even want to get into. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever see the messages at this point. And I don't think we need to. Like, again, I made the joke at the very beginning, but I still think it's kind of true. You can call Doc a lot of things, but he's not a liar. He was really deliberate in all of his word choice over the course of this, whatever it was, little like 20-minute segment we watched. Yeah, he chose his words really carefully. He was not super careful. He was just really deliberate. Was anything illegal done? No. But like, again, I got to go back to that crazy statement.
LER team, remember, that's the Twitch. He had to a friend on a Twitch and on Twitch's LER team. The whisper messages.
Yeah, the jurisdiction of legal consent is one of the like wildest things. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Again, he's not lying. Twitch never bothered to check the legal age of consent of the individual where the messages were sent and received. Okay. Right on. And even back at the beginning, Billiard too, when he was talking about how when he goes, everybody was accusing me of sexting. He's like, do you guys know the definition of sexting? I do. And again, I don't know the definition of sexting, at least in a legal sense, but my guess would be that he engaged in some messages with this individual that were inappropriate. And if he were to release them to the public, the court of public opinion would say, yeah, this is weird and probably an inappropriate thing for you to do. Does this legally constitute sexting? Probably not, because there probably wasn't like extremely graphic images. Probably any images would be my guess. There probably wasn't any extremely graphic text conversation. It was probably just inappropriate and a little weird for somebody in his like 30s to be messaging a 16, 17-year-old. If the person was over the age of 18, he would have been screaming that from the rooftops. So we can basically throw that out. But I feel like I really using character. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like after all that's happened now, all the shit, yeah, I mean, might as well, right? He was planning on doing a whole stream in this, so might as well. But yeah, I mean, people are still going to support him after this. Henry, if I hear anything about you in a few months, it wasn't me, dude, okay? It was Carnage Apollo. Is he going to say Guy Beam didn't message a minor? Yeah, right. Doc and Cody. I don't even really know a whole lot about the Cody Co situation. What was Cody Co even accused of doing? I don't know. That situation seemed a little bit more weird. Yeah. All right, chat. Well, it's 2 a.m. Sleeping with Tana when she was 17 and he was 26 or 25. Oh, was it? Yeah. I remember it involved Tana. I didn't remember the ages though. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely weird. I think the only thing that confuses me about that is like why drop, like, I don't know, like why say that now? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing with the doc situation. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Advised not to by Gabby Hanna, of all people. Good advice. Like, Cody just had a kid. I don't know. And I understand, like, if we're being really black and white about it and just talking about individuals and them getting exposed for shit, Like, it is kind of similar to the whole doc situation, right? Like, wrongdoing was committed a while ago. Everybody's quiet about it. And then somebody just ends up dropping a bomb at some point. And then all the shit unfolds. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, chat. I did want to show you guys real quick these updates that I made to the butterfly launcher, because I was talking about it earlier. And this has been my passion project recently. Holy shit. Am I unbelievably excited about this, dude. And I just have to show you guys. I'm not going to lie. I've known some girls underage try to trick famous people into stuff like that, saying they're overage, but don't think this is the case. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how often that actually happens. Yeah, I don't think the girls trick them, though, because they're looking to, like, get you, because they're, like, dreaming about a big story coming out about them being involved inappropriately. I don't think they do it for that. I think they just do it because they want to, you know? And they just don't really give a shit either, would be my guess. I don't think, because, like, think about what your life turns into then if you're the individual who, like, publicly outs a famous person for doing that shit. Like, I don't like, there's no net positive for you in that situation. You probably just do it because you want to hook up with a famous person, would be my guess. I don't think they're doing it because they're like, they want to trick them. That would just be weird. Anyways, okay. So this is the current latest iteration of the butterfly launcher. Looks very similar, just for context. This is the version that is currently publicly available. It's a lot like the iPhone. Notice how the bezels are a little bit thicker here. Okay. When is the butterfly launcher getting updated? It's still on 3.0.2.7. Yeah, I got to release this shit. I've been working on this update, dude, for a while, Lemmy, and I'm about to show you guys. This is the feature that I've been working on for a while. I was comparing it to the iPhone. Wild. Yeah, I don't know. This just looks a little bit cleaner for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, this is the newest version. So if you're going to play single player, this is the biggest version. This is the biggest update that I've come out with, or the thing that I've been working on that I'm really excited about. So I'll actually just start with the old version. In the old version, you could play single player, which means you could just go into an old Fortnite map, play by yourself. And if you wanted to customize anything about your in-game experience, you'd have to open up single player, and then you'd have to alt-tab back here into the butterfly launcher, click open up manage single player settings, and then you'd edit things in here like toggling on and off infinite materials. You could give yourself an item, although I don't even think this worked in this version, but you could like give yourself a gold scar, right? Like that was the idea. And then you'd have to like alt-tab back into the game, right? So not extremely intuitive because you keep having to like alt-tab in and out of the game. Even if you play full screen, that's just a hassle, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I had the idea, okay, how incredibly cool would it be if you could customize your single player experience directly in game? So that was my idea. So I basically wrote code for a little program, a little DLL file that injects a little overlay that can be toggled on and off when you get into game. It allows you to customize your in-game experience. So we'll just let this load up. Go to Battle Royale. So this is just Chapter 1, Season 7. This is version 7.4. Press F3. Yeah, so it's basically like a mod menu is kind of how you can think of this. It's pretty cool. I'm actually just going to make this window a little bit smaller just so it's... actually, no, I'll just leave it right like this. Okay, so the default key for this is F9. Brings up this little mod menu. And then in here, you basically toggle on and off infinite ammo, infinite materials, glider redeploy. These are just the basic things that I've added so far. But when this overlay is on, you can't like do anything until you like click back into the game or like toggle the overlay back off or whatever. So notice how I have 0 materials right now, right? Like over here on my screen, I have 0 materials. If I open this up, check infinite materials, I now have infinite mats, and it just gives that to me. And then I can notice how when I'm building, my mats don't go down. I can come back in here, toggle that off, and now my mats go down. If I'm here on starting island, I press F9. If I want to give myself an ATK spawn, I can give myself that item. It drops it for me. And I can give myself an ATK on spawn island and drop it around. And again, this all works like once you actually get into a game too. This is a giant drop-down list of basically, this is automatically generated every item that exists in the game. I'm gonna end up having to filter a lot of this stuff out. I already had to filter out when this dump file is created, this text file that contains all of the items in a game that you can interact with. It also contains all of the creative items. So there was a lot of like creative prefabs in here. Couldn't you just summon an ATK? You could, but you'd have to like type in the command for that. This is just way easier for people to like interface with. And then like, so you could come in here, but yeah, a lot of this shit I'll have to cut out. I already cut out all the like the creative prefabs or whatever. But like if you came in here, if you wanted the Zapatron, for example, you'd scroll all the way down. It's all in alphabetical order just to make it easier for people. You'd come down to Zapatron, click give item, and you got a Zapatron. And so I'll have to go through here too and filter out like, there's a whole bunch of shit in here, like wooden floor spike. I don't know why there's so many wooden floor spikes. My guess is this is rarities, but I really don't know. I have no idea what the fuck these even are. This is probably some like single player or some save the world item. I don't know. Yeah, probably from Save the World. So yeah, anyways, this is the big thing that I've been working on. This is so sick. This start game button doesn't work as of right now, but it will. That's one thing that I'm going to get working next. I also want to be able to customize this list. I want to add like a little prefix to the beginning of all of these to indicate the rarity. Also, I'm just realizing now, mouse input and keyboard input isn't sent when this overlay is on, but I notice my scroll wheel is, which is very strange. I'll have to work on that. Ray gun. I don't know what the fuck this is. Notice how if I have on infinite ammo too, it doesn't actually give infinite ammo for these items or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. But anyways, this is the big thing that I've been working on. I'm very excited about it. And I think this is going to be really sick. And I love it. And I'm very proud of it. So yeah, anyways, that is all of that. Pump shotgun. Oh yeah, so I don't know. I think I might have already said this. I want to add prefixes to all of these to indicate rarities. So in brackets before pump shotgun, if this is like the gold or the legendary one or the epic one, I would want to put like LEG for legendary, and you know, probably MYT for mythic, just some like prefix indicator so you know what kind of item you're getting. Yeah. I think I should give infinite ammo for BR weapons since those were never actually engaged. Yeah, right, exactly. It's only going to get, because notice how this ammo type, like that looks like mini ammo down there, but it's not, that's not the same mini ammo, you know what I mean? Like that's not the same icon, that's clearly something different. Like if we like if I gave myself like a, I don't know, what was an SMG that was in here? Was like the P90? I don't even know. What was something that took mini ammo? Oh, I can even drop myself a loot llama. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, see, like there's some things that are just broken. This is an actual loot llama, I think. Oh, what the hell? P90? Yeah, but was it called the P90? I don't know if it was called the P90. Yeah, it wasn't. What was it called? Ranger Shotgun Rat King? Like, whatever the... I just need an SMG. Anyways, you guys get the point. Rapid fire. Where the f is this weapon, dude? Compact SMG? Can I do this compact? Cozy campfire. Oh, compact SMG. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, notice how this has like max ammo, but that's a different looking ammo type than this. I don't know how I would just have to figure out what ammo these take and give that to the user. I'd probably have to check with Milner because I don't even know if Project Reboot supports that. It's energy cells. Okay, I would just have to find that item. Check the Save the World wiki. Wait a minute, it should be in here then, actually. It's called energy cells? It would technically be in here, wouldn't it? Because I think ammo's listed in here. Yeah, like I can give myself... Energy cell. Oh. That did not crash the server process. The server process is still running, because if the server process crashed, it would have killed the game process, but it definitely just kicked me. So, yeah, it definitely just can't handle that. Well, there you go, chat. So anyways, that's what I've been working on. That's what I'm super stoked about. Yeah, I don't know when this update will come out officially, but it'll come out at some point. I'm working on it. Okay. Okay, let's do Whirl. Ammo data energy cell? Yeah, I'll just have to figure, maybe, I think there was like 3 of them listed there. I'll just have to figure out which one doesn't make it crash. Holy Jesus. Eagle? Let's just guess Eagle. Okay. Agile. I mean, the I has to go here. AI. Isle. Jesus Christ, thank you. Holy shit. Connections. Damn, what a really good first guess. Holy shit. That's probably the best first guess I've ever gotten, guessing alien. Damn. Bundle. Pile. Nugget? Kernel? No, tidbit. That's gonna give me one away. Nope, never mind. Fuck, we already wasted 2 tries. Do you have the Reboot V3 script paste bin? No, I don't. Amethyst, eggplant, grimace, and something else. Lavender. Are those purple? That's a good guess. What is grimace? I can send if you want. Yeah, what's the Reboot V3 script paste bin? What does that do? The grimace shake. The grimace shake. Pearl, nugget, kernel. It has weapon and item IDs. Has a lot of commands you can do. Also stuff you can summon. I mean, yeah, wouldn't that just be stuff that's in like the commands? Like in the commands file in Project Reboot? Like, isn't that just, I mean, I know you're probably talking about stuff you can summon. Oh shit. Yeah, if there's more shit I can do outside of this. I'll send you in your Discord server. Okay. Wait, we're friends on Discord, right? Let me. Pearl tidbit mint kernel. One away. Nah, you never added me? That's actually fake as fuck. Oh yeah, I probably just don't add cheaters. That's probably what happened. Wait, are you sure I never added you? I think this is you. I just accepted you. What is this? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, see, this is going to be sick. If these are all like commands or scripts that I can execute, this is going to be, oh yeah. Okay, so a lot of this is just like, some of this is playlist names, skins. Okay, yeah, I already had like a list of those. Pickaxes, gotcha. Oh, weapon IDs. Okay, that's actually going to be useful. Yeah, the weapon IDs for ultra rare, mythic, legendary, that's going to save me time. Yeah, being able to change your pickaxe actually in-game is going to be sick. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'm basically wanting to like give people like an interface that they can interact with. All right, guys, we only got one more opportunity to make a wrong guess, and then we lose. So, wait, is that list for current game too? No, that's just gonna be for This is just for like commands that you can use for Project Reboot when you're running a Project Reboot server. Or I guess technically not a Project Reboot server, but when you are using the console, right? Because that's what enables cheat. I don't think if you use Rift, then it's something entirely different. I think they had like, yeah, I don't know. Their prefix for executing scripts or commands or whatever wasn't just cheat. It was something else. But I think because if you're, yeah, I don't know. I talked with Milner recently about if you still have the source code for his console DLL, because it's so unbelievably effing annoying that I have to press F2 before I want to execute anything on the client's end. But I think I figured out a way around that, so I wanted to worry about that for this. But thinking of Jurassic Park with Dino, Paleo, Amber, and Mosquito. Bundle, Fortune, Mint, Pile for money. Imagine if you had Chapter 4 support with augments. Dude, yeah. Tell Milner to get on that shit, bro. Bundle, Fortune. This is our last guess, guys. And I gotta go pee really bad, and I gotta take Susie out, too. Oh my god, large amount of money. Bundle, Fortune, Mint, Pile. Good shit, guys. Kernel, Pearl, Nugget, Tidbit. Wait. Oh my god, you guys are so smart. What is this? Bits of Wisdom? I've never heard of a Kernel of Wisdom. Featured in Jurassic Park. Holy, wait, no, who made the Jurassic Park reference? Yakezi. Damn. Okay, I had to check. If it was Barry, I would have accused him of cheating 100%. Who knows if he'll ever work on Chapter 4? Yeah, my conversations with him seem to imply that he wouldn't. That he's kind of done with Reboot. I don't blame him. It is kind of amazing all the work that he's put in to make that program open source too. Like, it is pretty awesome that he's done all of this. But yeah, if you guys ever wonder how the Project Reboot or how the butterfly launcher is even possible, it's literally all because of this. It's all because of this right here. This is what allows you to get in the game. This is what allows you to play. Like, yeah, the single player is just a modified version of this. So shout out to Milner if you want to show some love to the guy that made all of this possible. Yep. I didn't even know he updated this. Oh, it's just he updated comments. Frick. I thought he was going to add new features. Chapter 2 reload map by Cypher K was terrible. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I love you all. Thanks so much for coming out. You guys are great. Leave a like in the stream. Subscribe as well if you guys are new. And I will catch you all in the next one. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming. And as always, stay cool.